Scorpio, hello, and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading starting this new week of March the 6th up until March the 13th. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to first take a look at your dominant energy, which is basically the energy that is influencing you and your entire reading. It's also the energy that you should be embodying at this given time. I will also be taking a look at your past, present, future, who and what is coming towards you, what is in your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge, and what is in your opportunity. Now, if you want to watch the link to the extended where we dive deeper into this entire situation, you can watch the link to the extended down in the description box below. If you want to also book a personal reading, the link to my personal readings is also down in the description box below. Now, keep in mind before we dive into the reading that this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. It could be you towards somebody here towards you, so if you feel the need to reverse the roles, then go ahead and do so. Remember, take whatever resonates from this reading and leave what doesn't. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. All right, let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drumroll. You have here, change your lifestyle. Okay, so it comes with a message. It's also here the number 3. So if you see 333 on the clock, 303, okay, then that is a message there for you. Change your lifestyle. Let's read this message out to you because this is also pertaining to communication. Learn how to communicate better, okay? Communicate something that perhaps you've been holding on to. Let's see. Change your lifestyle. Nurture your body through communion with nature and strengthen your spirit with laughter. Engage in mindful exercises like Tai Chi, Qigong, and address any discomfort before it's too late. I told you, communication. Modify your diet. So this is pertaining to, your lifestyle as far as your day-to-day routine, how you confront situations, and particularly something here that you haven't addressed yet, right? You've been feeling uncomfortable. Something or someone has been making you feel rather uncomfortable, okay? And it could also be that it's been bothering you. There's something here that has been bothering you, okay? And if this is not right now going on, it's either happening or soon to happen. Remember, energies are fluid, so it could be right now or will be happening soon. So if something here is bothering you or will be bothering you, it's time to address it. It's time to learn how to communicate about this. It could be anything related to an ailment, right? If you feel like some kind of discomfort on your arm or on your back or wherever, right? And you keep ignoring it, don't ignore it because you don't want that to manifest into something bigger, right? It's kind of like you're in the shower and you see a little piece of mold and you're like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to ignore that. It's nothing, right? If you ignore that little piece of mold for far too long, it can expand, right? It can start growing. So don't ignore some discomfort, something here that is, bothering you, okay? Because you need to address it. It could also be dealing with communication. Now, this is also about modifying your diet. Maybe you've been, kind of eating not the right foods, that kind of thing. Or this is also a part of, something here, maybe you want to start getting healthier, start eating healthier. But this is also related to your own person, right? Your own well-being. This is all about well-being. Take care of yourself, self-nurturing exercises, get out there in nature, take a walk in nature, right? Practice, exercises like Tai Chi, Qigong, meditation, yoga, whatever it is that you like. Going to the gym, whatever it is. But, you have to change your lifestyle. Nurture your body through communion with nature and strengthen your spirit with laughter. Try to be more easy about things, right? Try to enjoy, more so of people, situations. Laugh more, right? Be more lighthearted in your energy. This is all about nurturing yourself. All these things that I just mentioned are part of things that you need to start engaging in, right? Paying attention to and embodying this new lifestyle. We're going to see what this is all about, but here you have change your lifestyle, okay, as your dominant energy, main message. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Why is this here for you. What other messages do we have? Let's see. All right, so you have here the number 42, and one of my favorite animals, otter. Otter spirit, you are never alone. Okay, these little guys are so adorable. They call them the puppies of the sea, right? Because they act like little puppies. Look at how cute that little guy is, okay? So otter spirit, as you can see, there's a heart, right? This is in the shape of a heart, as you can see here. So this could be related to love for some of you guys, taking care of your heart for others. Don't ignore those signs. Okay, but here it comes with a message. You are never alone. So even if you feel alone, right? Oh, and I just noticed this. There's not just one otter, there's two. Look at that. You can't really see, but this one here, that's the nose, okay? Those are the eyes. And this other little guy, these are both of his eyes. So let me move this closer. There's two. One of them is hugging the other. Okay, so there's two little otters there. This could be related to, like I said, love, family-related matters, work-related, career-related, whatever this is. But there's a little heart there. You are never alone, okay? Even if you feel like you are alone, you're never alone. There's always love all around you. Could also be a specific person. We're going to see. With the number 42, 4, 5, 6, if you see the number 6606 or 666, then it's telling you, you are not alone. Okay, there's somebody either coming towards you. It could also be love coming in. But once you change your lifestyle, sometimes you are in the vibration where perhaps your lifestyle is creating some kind of low vibration, right? And you're like, why isn't my manifestation coming in? Why is nothing happening for me? Where are, these loving people that you talk about, Gena, right? And so sometimes it's all about changing something within yourself, right? Within your lifestyle, so that you're able to open up to new things, people, situations, and so that you can raise your vibration, because your vibration is also about the things that are surrounding you, right? If you are in a space or an environment that's very cluttered, it's always dirty, it's always messy, that's part of you, that's part of your vibration, right? So clean, cleanse, exercise, right? Take care of yourself, take care of your body, self-love, self-care, be more lighthearted, laugh more, find reasons to laugh, watch a funny movie if you're feeling bad, okay? Now, also this is, telling you that if you raise your vibration, you might just attract new love. You are never alone. For most of you, I'm getting a message very, very clearly that you're about to manifest a person here in your life that's going to come in to give you love, okay? Again, it could be friendly love, family love, lovers type of love, okay? Something of that matter. Or for others, this is related to a person that you are currently with. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. What is this all pertaining to? Let's jump right into the tarot. So you could be dealing with, let's see, the sign of Sagittarius. What else do we have here? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, let's get some of these to get some deeper messages. So at the bottom of the deck, you have here the Ten of Swords. So some kind of a painful ending, right? Maybe you might be feeling alone right now after this painful ending, whether this is happening, already happened, or will be happening. We're going to see what this is. But this is some kind of painful ending, some kind of betrayal, feeling like you're carrying a burden, right? This is the energy here of, feeling like somebody here is carrying some kind of a burden because of a pain, because of some kind of a closure cycle ending. Okay, we're going to see what this is when we clarify. This could also be pertaining to the past, but we don't like to go too deeply into the past, so I'm going to focus more on your present energies and your future. Okay, now as I was saying, look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Of this deck, you have here partnerships and alliances. I told you somebody here is about to come in, okay? Whether this is a person that you're already with and things are going to, start becoming more harmonized, that kind of thing. But for most of you, this is all about partnerships and alliances, kind of getting to know new people. You have also the number 3, which is equal to, again, communication. You have double 3s, okay? 333, 333, 303, whatever this is, partnerships and alliances. I see here a connection or some kind of a partnership. Partnerships could be anything related to family, career, love, marriage, friends, whatever this is, okay? Let's now jump right into your challenge position. So in your challenge position, I do see here you have the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like it's challenging in some kind of a soulmate union, soulmate bond, soulmate connection. Right now, you find it challenging within a spiritual union. This is a spiritual union here, but there's a challenge here, okay, within this spiritual union, okay? Again, you have the number 2, as you can see here. It's a soulmate union, soulmate connection, whether you find it challenging to attract a new person or a soulmate here into your life, or whether this is a current one, okay? We're going to see when we clarify. But I also see here that some of you guys, I'm going to read for everybody, okay? Some of you guys find it challenging to receive the attention that you want, the right kind of attention. Because why? Because you still haven't healed some kind of wound. For others, this wound is still active. Right now, this wound is happening right now. A heartbreak, a breakup for others, okay? And it's challenging to really, kind of detach emotionally from some kind of a connection, whether you've been with this person for a while or whether this is a family member, a friend, whoever this is. But it's challenging right now with regards to receiving the appreciation, attention, accolades that you want to receive or that you want right now in some kind of connection, partnership, that kind of thing. I also see here that for others, you're finding it a little bit challenging, okay, to give attention to your wounds, right? Healing those wounds because you want to ignore it. You're like, no, nothing's wrong with me. I'm over it, right? I'm over it. I'm moving on. When in reality, there's still something here that you haven't healed. Okay. Again, whether this is something here that has happened in the past or whether this is something currently happening. We're going to see what this is when we clarify. Now, also here in your opportunity, look at that. You have an opportunity here to, I see a soulmate union coming in. Okay. Whether this is a brand new person, a brand new energy, or a person that you're here with. Okay. But whatever this is, I see here that part of your opportunity has to do with, if you really want to manifest this person, you have to stand in your confidence. You really, really have to, be confident in yourself and learn how to not let your fears control your mind, your insecurities, your anxiety, right? I see that there's this beautiful, lovely 2 of Cups union, a soulmate union. That's part of your opportunity, who and what is coming towards you. I also see that this person might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, whatever sign this is. Particularly more so a fire sign for some. If it's not a fire sign, it's just a very extroverted person, very confident, very good looking, very attractive, okay? And I feel like this person is going to take action towards you. They're going to be very open to you. But you cannot start overthinking this, okay? Because there's this energy here with the 9 of Swords where you might be overthinking the situation when it comes in as part of your opportunity. Is this real? Is this meant to be? Oh, no, I could not possibly be attracting such a beautiful or loving person, right? Yes, you can. It's here. I mean, I'm literally, telling you, okay? I'm showing you. With the authority here also, this could be an Aries for some, not for everybody, but I see here that either this person coming in is either an authority figure older than you, excuse me, it could be a boss, doesn't have to be. It could just be related to a person here who likes to be in control of their emotions. Okay, they don't like to really display how they feel, that kind of thing. And or it's also the energy where if this is you, this is how you will attract this soulmate union, by you understanding the power that you hold over creating your own reality, right? You becoming the authority figure here. I see that in your partnership, both of you guys are going to learn from each other. There's going to be some kind of expansion, some kind of learning there with regards to also, it's kind of like somebody here is going to end up teaching the other person about bravery, okay? About how not to let themselves be stepped all over, okay? Somebody is going to teach the other person this. That kind of energy of, leadership, Okay, whether you're going to teach each other this, or it could also be that you're going to teach them, they're going to teach you, but there's this very confident energy coming through, right? Authority. Okay, now let's go ahead and see in your recent past. You have here the Nine of Wands, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. So whatever sign this is in the recent past, yeah, I see that you felt stuck. You felt stuck in a situation. Why? Because you were a little bit afraid. Somebody here was afraid to take a next step forward, whether you towards somebody here towards you. But there was a situation here that was rather conflicting, and you felt defeated. You felt like nothing's going to work. Even if I do this, it's not going to work. So it's that victimhood mentality. Somebody here was stuck in some kind of victimhood mentality because they weren't willing to make a decision. They were afraid to make some kind of decision based on them continuously wearing a blindfold. This blindfold here represents denial. Somebody here may have been in denial about a situation in the past, and they were stuck in some kind of victimhood mentality. Now, I'm also seeing here that somebody here was very guarded, whether you were very guarded or this other person. Okay, somebody here was very, very guarded, and they were very closed off. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and see what's going on here in your present energies. And you have here the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands reverse, and the Knight of Cups. So I see victory. You're going to succeed in whatever this is. This new opportunity holds victory. It holds potential. But I'm also seeing here with the Knight of Wands reverse, this is also some kind of an energy where you really, really have to kind of, ask yourself, what is it that you really want? Because some of you guys might be settling for something that is inconsistent, that is not really fulfilling you, okay? For fear of opening up your heart, whether this is you or somebody around you. Excuse me. Now, I'm also seeing here that there's going to be an opportunity coming in. For others, the opportunity is already right in front of you. You've already met this person. You've already seen this opportunity. You know what it is. But some of you guys are so caught up in, no, that's too good to be true. This can possibly, give me what I really want, right? There's that energy of doubt, fears, insecurities. But it's real, you guys. It's real. There's somebody here coming in, offering you a real gesture of love. Look at that. For others, it could be an apology based on a player here. Okay, if there was some kind of player energy, this person might be apologizing, opening up their emotions, but that's not for most of you. For most of you guys, because you've been dealing with a player energy, somebody here who is very inconsistent, okay, I see that right now, that is what's not allowing you to see this new opportunity for what it is, right? This new person coming in to offer you a gesture of love, okay? Now we're going to see when we clarify, but you have here triumphant, right? Triumph, victory, success. This is also calling for you to take action towards this new opportunity, okay? Don't let it go by you, pass you by. Now, this is also the energy of Cancer for some. For others, this is all about victory, okay? This is going to be victorious. It's actually going to work in your favor. If you've been doubting it. In your future energies, yep, you have your growth, fulfillment. This is going to grow. It has a potential to grow, to manifest. This is also the energy of the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Hanged Man. So I see here that you need to be determined in the future. In the future, there's going to be some kind of energy of drive, determination to really finally see the situation grow to its full potential, okay? Because with fertility here, something here is very fertile, will be very fertile in the future. This is all about growth. This is the Empress, okay? It's all about growth. It's all about manifestation. It's all about nurturing yourself, the connection, okay? And see it grow to its full potential. I see also that you need to be very determined in the future. There's some kind of determination coming through, okay? But there's also going to be competition. So be aware, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be obstacles. But if you take a step back and find that, there's a better way of doing things, then you will receive that enlightenment. Because by taking a step back, you will receive some kind of enlightenment in order to see the situation from a different perspective, from a different angle, right? Kind of like taking a step back and saying, okay, you know what? Let me see if I can find a solution to this problem. Okay, because if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, it's not going to happen. In the future, you're going to have to take a different approach. Okay, I see also that in the future, even though there's competition, I do see that you're going to be enlightened towards the result and the answer that you need to take on. Okay, now in the future, also somebody might get triggered. So there's going to be that energy of competition. But I see here that if you take a step back and you become more enlightened, you're going to see that you're able to win this situation by being more caring, nurturing, and patient. Okay, let's go ahead and now clarify your dominant energy. Change your lifestyle. You are never alone. What is this all about here for you? You have here the Ace of Swords reversed, the Fool, as well as the Empress once again. So it's going to be Taurus, Aries, doesn't have to be. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, change your lifestyle. This has to do with either your money, focusing on your money, okay? Focusing on making more money because there's a very stable energy coming through, okay? Whether you're going to become more stable, more abundant. For others, this is all about communicating something here that you haven't communicated yet, right? There's either a lack of communication, miscommunication, but here with the Ace of Swords reversed, this is, indicating that you need to change the way that you handle situations. Take a leap of faith towards something or someone that has a potential to grow, to be very fulfilling in your life, okay, to bring you some kind of fulfilling energy. This is also the energy of a brand new beginning and a brand new chapter starting in your life, but you need to learn how to communicate, okay, because right now there's either a lack of communication, okay, or there's something hidden. Let's see if this is a person that you're dealing with. Tell me about this person. Tell me about this person. If this is a person. I feel you leaving me behind. Somebody feels left behind. Again, whether this is you, how you feel towards them, or them, how they feel towards you. But somebody here right now feels left behind. Okay? And that's part of the issue. Somebody feeling like they're being left behind, like one person is doing all this stuff and one person is, again, feeling a little bit left behind. Let's see more so about your challenge position. Why is this here in your challenge position? So you have here the Justice, the Tower, and the Four of Wands at the bottom here, the Two of Wands. So this could be a person that is at a distance, that lives far from you, not for everybody, but this is also something here where you find it difficult to make a decision based on your future. And it's time for you to start focusing in on your future, making a decision, because there's some kind of indecision here. Somebody here has still not made a decision, okay? And somebody is feeling left out. Now, this is also related to a Libra for some, not for everybody, but you might find it challenging, to really face the truth of the matter because there's some kind of inconsistency, some kind of imbalance, some kind of unequal give and take, some kind of unfairness, okay? Also here, somebody here is denying the problem, right? It's like you're sweeping the problem under the rug and it's telling you need to face the problem. That's the only way that you're going to find a solution, okay? Because that's the energy there of why somebody here is feeling left behind and or the disconnect happening in the situation, okay? Now, somebody might be avoiding an argument, might be avoiding some kind of, rocking the boat, but you need to confront this. This is some kind of confrontation here that is required, okay? Now, let's see more so about your opportunity because you have this beautiful Two of Cups here. You have, a soulmate union, soulmate connection coming in. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Wands, and at the bottom here, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, I see here that, part of your opportunity for some, let me give you different scenarios. For some, it's an opportunity here, okay, that you're going to have with regards to not walking away so soon from a person or situation that has a potential to grow, but what it needs is for you to take a different approach towards it, right? Sometimes all that is necessary is for a person to change their approach. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. If you're the one putting in all the work, all the effort, you're always calling this person, you're always doing, that person takes it for granted, right? That's just the way that it goes. People take things for granted when they see that you're doing everything. But yet, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's an ending. For some, of course, it may mean that it's an ending, but for a lot of you, it could just say, it means that if you take a different approach, right? Even though right now the dynamic might be causing you disappointment, if you take a different approach and say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to continue to give so much. And you take a step back, guess what? The tables turn. And that is a potential for some. For others, there's resistance towards walking away from something or someone that has disappointed you. Why? Because there has been a sense of stability there. Okay. However, you're going to have a chance here. Part of your opportunity is to really become that authority figure and stop putting in so much work and effort into a situation, connection that is just not worth your time. Okay. And that's when you're going to see the real one come in, right? The real opportunity here is going to be coming in the minute, the moment, the second that you take back your power, in a sense, right? You have authority figure there. Now we're going to be going into the extended reading to see who this person is, more so about their subconscious thoughts and deeper feelings, emotions for you in the extended. So if you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, that's where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions, and more. So if you want to watch a link to the extended, the link to that is down in the description box below. And also remember to check out all of your love monthly readings, which have already been posted on the channel. If your sign has still not been posted this week, it will be posted later on this week. So keep checking back. Okay. Now also keep in mind that if you want to book a personal reading, the link to my personal readings is down also in the description box below. Make sure to also like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, because when you guys do that, it really helps me and it helps the algorithm so that I can continue posting more readings like these for you guys on this platform. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in, and I'll see you in the extended. Bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.